guys, welcome back to my channel. Hey guys, my name is Danny and welcome back to my channel. I said that the wrong way round. So in the last part, Preston murdered Matthew, Rachel's father, sorry. Preston is her husband. Because he caught Preston woohooing with Rachel's best friend, who I was going to record this part previously, but my game kind of went. I can't remember what happened, but I quit the game and deleted the audio recording. So Rachel has told Preston. Rachel has told. Summer has told Rachel that she's pregnant, and she doesn't know who the father is. She's also fallen out with a boyfriend, so Rachel is going to tell Preston that Summer's told her that she's pregnant and she doesn't know who the father is, and she's fallen out with a boyfriend. She's basically chatting with her husband, and she's kind of worried about her dad because she doesn't know that he's dead yet, and she doesn't know where he's gone. Although Preston knows what's happened to him. I told you to go to bed, child. I'm not going to tell you to go to bed again. So Preston knows that baby's his. So he's going to get something to eat. Rachel's going to go to bed. In the morning she's going to kind of go through her dad's paperwork and find out what's happened to him. Preston, eat the food. Preston, eat the food. Preston, eat the food. Right, so you can go to the toilet. Oh god, Catherine's discovered something under the bed. So he's going to have to go spray that. You're not going to wake up your mum. You're not going to wake up your brother. You're not going to go wake up your mum. She's in bed. I was going to do something, but Preston's just going to go to bed. I don't know why Rachel's in that bed. Go sleep in that bed, and it's easier. In fact, no, she might actually sleep in her father's bed. Seeing as you're all up, you might as well do your homework. Know what you're doing. Why don't you go chat with your friend Clifford. He's known Clifford from childhood. Come on. And then everybody can go to bed like they're supposed to. Or not. I don't want you guys in here, I want you to go to bed. not easier if you go to sleep. I think I'm going to age the twins up actually. So I think Preston is going to get up and he's going to go sneak out. Oh yeah, and in the last part we kind of met up with his old friend. Actually, he's going to sneak out. He's going to go and visit Cash. He met up with his old friend Cash, who is known for a couple of years, and he's an ex-drug addict as well. He lives in an abandoned warehouse in Oasis Springs, and Cash asked him to lend a couple of thousand, lend some. Preston gave him about 30,000 simoleons, and he told him that a couple of businessmen are looking to produce some drugs and make quite a lot of money off of it, and he asked Preston if he was interested, but Preston didn't really want to get into trouble, but he's in enough trouble as it is anyway, so why the wall drop? Alright, because them stupid garage doors are in the way. So I don't know where Cash is. I'm gonna go paint a political mural. Oh, he's there. You just pull some food out your butt. Actually, he's going to chat with Cash. So he's telling him, Cash, look, you know what? I'm actually in. Yeah. You can ask those businessmen that will produce the drugs. Cash is telling him, look, it's going to cost a lot of money. We need to we need some upfront money to set the business up. And Preston telling him, look, there's no problem. I'll get that money. And Cash is telling him we'll need to get a business premises as well, and we can't run it from this warehouse because it's supposed to be abandoned and I'm not really supposed to be living here anyway. So Preston telling him, look, just don't worry about it, I'll sort it all out. So I'm going to get him to go jogging after that. A lot of kids running about for some reason. No, you're not going to serve mac and cheese. You are going to go find Summer. So he's going to go there. And she ain't going to disappear. So you silly little bitch, or you silly little whatever. I heard that you were telling my wife that you're pregnant and that you didn't know who the father was. It was me that you woohooed with. Summer, don't walk away from him. It was me that you woohooed with. And if you go tell Rachel that you're pregnant, I seriously will get rid of you. I know how to do it. I consider this as a warning. And Summer's telling him, look, Preston, I won't tell her anything. I'm not that stupid. I'll get rid of the baby and everything will be fine. Oh, she is telling her, look, I don't trust you. But I'll give you some money. And if Rachel tells me, if Rachel dares utter a word to me, you can find yourself planted 6 foot under. So I'm going to give an introduction to this man. I didn't actually create this man, but I just seen him in this get up. I asked you to introduce yourself to him. He looks like a hitman. I don't know who he is, but I'm going to travel with him. Randolph. I thought it was called Stephen. I think we'll just go to our business lot. He's wearing quite some get up, isn't he? I might actually go. So, Randolph. Randolph has been speaking to Cash, and he has quite a lot of pure heroin that is actually illegal, but he's looking for somebody to produce it. And sell it on, and you're looking for a couple of business partners to sell it on and make quite a lot of money from it. So all Preston needs to do is find the business premises and produce it. So and I was telling him, look, I've got your number, I'll keep in contact with you. So we're going to go travel again. We're not going to travel with Randolph. We're going to go travel with Bradley. And he did ask us for some breakfast. I know we kind of dissed him, but you know what? I think we will go get some breakfast. I can't remember where I placed that restaurant. Yeah, the Diving Pelican. So I did tell you in the last part that I did create a mum called, I think it was Marlene, for Preston, and Bradley had divorced her a couple of years ago. She was really addicted to drugs like Preston, and just their marriage fell apart, and then they married Alexis, who they originally planned to be Preston's mum. But it didn't work out properly, and then Preston didn't like his father for a couple of years, but he is trying to build up a good relationship with him. So why is Summer obsessed with us now? So Bradley's asking him, how are you, son? Look. And he's telling his dad that it's fine. He's not obviously going to tell his dad what he's been up to, because his dad is a policeman after all. I'm sorry I blew you off for breakfast, but do you know what? Let's grab some breakfast. Kind of want to... She should have given birth by now. Oh god, there's cash. Come on, can we grab a table please? Preston, for crying out loud, will you go and sit at that table there? Change to some lobster or something. Preston, just sit down at the table. I don't want you all over the place. Just sit down. Preston, sit down at the table. Sit down at the table. Sit. Bradley, sit down. Just chat with your dad. This game is really annoying. Preston, I'm not going to tell you again to chat with your father. So they're just going to catch up, have a bit of lunch together. Not going to ask him to cloud gaze. No, you're not going to get food out of the fridge. I've just ordered food for you. Preston, stop chatting, just eat. Preston, eat. I don't want you to chat, eat. You have work, Preston, eat the food. Crying out loud, Preston, just eat the food. Don't have all day. Preston, get up off the chair. You're late for work now. Get the fuck up off the chair. Go to work. Fucking 2 hours late for work because Sims don't do what you ask them to do. Jesus Christ almighty. Game load. So I'm gonna get the children to do their homework. You're doing your homework. No, you're not gonna chat with Chelsea, you're just gonna do your homework. You get out of bed, please. Just being sad all the time, I don't know why. Changing to your everyday wear. Actually, he's gonna travel. Don't know, just go. And let's just go hang out at the shop. You can tell a joke about mimes. Come on. So, Clifford has been his friend for a couple of years. Oh god, they've fallen out for some reason. Couple of years. Now, they chat at school and whatnot, and Ashton kind of actually fancies him, but he doesn't know how to break it to Clifford that he fancies him. He doesn't want Clifford to turn him down, and he doesn't want to ruin their friendship. Who's accepting it? I better pay the bills. I can't get him unsad for some reason. Come on, I asked you to do something. I think we'll just float with him for a little bit. I think Ashton's kind of scared though, so I think he will actually go home. Kind of scared to go a bit further than that, but he doesn't want to mess up their relationship. I think I'm going to age the kids up actually. I'm going to record for just a couple of minutes more. And off screen I'm going to make Sims give birth because for some reason it's not happening. So what I'm going to get Rachel to do is I am going to get her to cook a chocolate cake. Just cook that, come on. Rachel, cook the Preston will go grab a shower. Children are not supposed to be in bed. Add birthday candles. So we'll get Chelsea to blow out candles. Come on, Chelsea. I know we've not really worked on aspirations. Chelsea aged up. I might make Chelsea a soulmate. She's art lover. I'm gonna make her popular. You can add more candles onto that. Come on, Chelsea. Game, I don't want to take 5 hours to age Sims up, just for crying out loud, game, just let me fucking age my Sims up. Blow out your candles. I might make Catherine a nerd brain. She's a tech genius and gonna make her a bookworm. I'm gonna get you to take a piece. You can take a piece as well. Don't know why you didn't grab something to eat like you were supposed to. Come on. And chat with your sister as well. I don't know what Preston's doing. No, that's not your bed. So not even both sleeping in the same bed anymore. I'm gonna get Rachel up and I don't know, she's just gonna try on some outfits. So actually, she's just found a box with some old paperwork in it that her dad hid away in the back of the wardrobe, which looks really intriguing. So I think she's actually gonna go sit on the bed, and I think I'm gonna end that part there. And she's going to look through this old box, and I know what she's going to find. So I will see you guys in the next part. Bye guys.